Builders. I'm Scott Morgan. The architect of this home in Washington, D.C. compares it to a box, but our next homeowner likens hers to a sea of curves. The result? A home that complements the rolling hills of Vermont. In the mountains of central Vermont, Isabella Thomas built a home to reflect her love of music and provide harmony inside and out.
I didn't really want a replica of a farmhouse trying to look like an old farmhouse, but nor did I want something modern with a lot of angles and turrets and sort of harsh.
Architect Ted Montgomery provided a soft yet sturdy design, which fit into the Vermont countryside and appealed to the family's desire for energy efficiency.
The first idea was to take a combination of wood and solar and energy conservation and make that happen in a floor plan.
Isabella wanted a home that utilized natural energy sources for heating and air, so they positioned the house to face south and installed large windows to channel solar warmth inside.
My main criteria was windows everywhere, so that it was as much glass as we could possibly afford and put in.
To keep the home cool, Ted built the foundation deep into a north side hill and curved the roof.
The building looked like the wing of a bird with just the curve of the roof. And I really loved that. It was totally different than anything I'd ever seen.
The curving roof has a specific purpose. It helps harness the winds and ventilates the home during warm summer weather.
We want good ventilation, and part of the curved roof design was to pull the air through the house by creating a low pressure area on the north.
But the build took ingenuity and a team of skilled contractors. So Isabella and Ted turned to Harold Austin, whose team installed prefabricated trusses, which serve as a frame for the rounded roofline.
They're pre-engineered trusses that are built off-site and then brought onto this project and set in place by our team of carpenters.
Once the trusses were set, curved plywood and sheeting was placed over the skeleton. Then Robert Demick took over. His challenge was to take steel strips, then curve the metal into a roof cover.
I definitely had to just get creative in order to figure this one out. The difficulty in working with the steel is that in order to make it bend, it's got to be done in very small increments. The paint, when you're bending the steel, you have to make sure that the paint quality is going to be good enough to hold up to that kind of stretching, as it were.
Robert's effort was a visual success. The roof blends into the Vermont hillside. And another bonus, steel is expected to have a longer lifespan than other roofing materials, lasting 30 to 50 years. Underneath, a blanket of insulation to protect the home during Vermont's cold winters.
It's a good 15 to 20% more of insulation value than normal.
The main living area has layered window shades to help retain heat.
When you pull them down, you're basically making the window into a wall. We heat with the wood stove, and as the sun starts to go down, you lower all the shades in the house, and that keeps all the heat in the house.
The home's interior is a true reflection of Isabella's personal tastes. A melody she wrote is crafted into a metal stair railing. Sunlight floods into the kitchen and dining room. On the second floor, a large master suite provides a panoramic view of the Vermont hillside, and above, a ladder leads to a rooftop balcony. The other side of the home provides Isabella with a large studio.
I'm a fiber artist, so I do everything in there. I love it. It's a wonderful space. It's huge. It's got wonderful lights, it's got wonderful views. In fact, sometimes it's hard to concentrate.
Below, another creative space, an additional guest bedroom, which doubles as Isabella's music room and overlooks the mountains and valley below. From design to build, this energy-efficient home in central Vermont has become everything its owner hoped it would be. Personal style blending beautifully with passive solar design.
I wanted a house that would, when I wasn't here all the time, would be taking care of itself and not just using up heat and etc. And it certainly does that. It's really sort of turned into a beautiful place to be.
Just ahead, meet the Bog Buster, building solid homes on soggy ground. Dream Builders will be right back.